Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to our lovely little village on the Isle of Zeech. In today's episode, we have one very simple goal, which is to finally build the Scout Gong and spawn in the first wave of boss enemies. After this, hopefully, we can do a couple more of the gongs and thus progress in the more action-packed section of the campaign. In addition to this, I would like to see if we can make the Crafter's Approval, the crafting item for the quest to Township. In fact, I did find out something very interesting. I think already, and I believe this is in the Mason workbench, we can make the Valor of Sid already, which is one of the 3 items required. Now, this is pretty darn interesting because I haven't even really been going towards this. It just so happens we can make it. So one of the Quest for Townships items is done. And I think I'm going to put all 3 of these on the top of our apartment complex slash crafting area. And so we'll build that straight away, and now we'll move towards the Guild Master's skill, which of course is the crafting one. So we need a heavy bandage and a decorative vase. So yeah, that's actually going to be a little bit annoying, because it means we're going to need a very high-level herbalist, and we are going to need a high-level potter. So yeah, kind of annoying, honestly, since the potter is actually an upgrade of the mason. And it also means we're going to have to dig out a large section of dirt so that we can get some clay. So overall, not the most exciting of things, and not the most interesting of prospects. But, of course, first, we do need to rename some of our people. So, first of all, our current worker, who was going to be a soldier, but now is actually going to be our herbalist, because they really want to craft things, and we need a herbalist to continue the quest line. I think it's only fitting I go with this suggestion. You are confused. So there we are. Not exactly the nicest name. Most likely he will end up being a herbalist for quite some time, maybe forever, and then he will swap jobs. Since he does love making things, perhaps he will become the new mason, even with the low mind stat, just so he stays happy. I don't really want him as a soldier of any kind, even a cleric, because hothead can be incredibly annoying and can actually get them killed, even if it does mean they don't really run away from fights, and so they don't get scared. They do sometimes refuse orders, or at least that's what I've seen. That may actually be incorrect. I've got some conflicting information about how Hothead works. Some people claim that you can order them out of a fight, and other people claim, well, you're sort of stuck in the fight no matter what you do, and I've kind of seen both when I've tried to move people with the Hothead trait out of combat. Either way, he wants to craft, so let's let him craft. Okay, this is an interesting suggestion, because this fellow will eventually become a ranger. The suggestion was halt, for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a reference to the book A Ranger's Apprentice, or The Ranger's Apprentice, I think. And also, I am going to be giving this fellow slowing arrows as soon as I make him into our archer, because of course, he has the trait Courageous, which just means he really should be an archer, especially with the low spirit, which means he will run away from combat if he's a bit too close to the enemy. So with that, I'm actually going to upgrade you straight away, especially since very soon, we are going to go ahead and start the fighting section of the campaign. So speaking of which, confused, let's make you a herbalist straight away as well. At least for now. Ta-da! And so we continue. A nice, simple name for the happiest blacksmith in the world. You are now Smithy. Simple, yet very, very nice. Look, she's actually happy. Other people are upset because they recently had to run away from combat. Is that everyone now named? It looks like it, unless I'm going mad. Yep, everyone has the lovely star next to their name, so for once, everyone is currently named. And we have some weird names at that. And here we are, the Valor of Sid. Oh, it doesn't fit perfectly in the middle, that's kind of sad, but let's put it in the corner. I guess we can have one in each corner and then just set up something unique which we make ourselves in the final corner. Yeah, that makes sense, especially since up here will eventually become the crafting epicenter of our little universe. Our little universe, I think that's going a bit too far. Our little village, our quaint, humble, adorable little village. Look, they're socializing! They're people too. Okay, so once it's daytime again, I will put down the scout's gong, and then we can start some serious combat. And hello there, just in time. I need stuff to sell anyway, since I keep on maxing out the inventory space. I'm actually tempted now as well to start farming some silkweed so that we can make the... what are they called? The decorations a bit faster, whatever they're actually called. And just sell all of those for now, that's fine. So do we have space for at least one row? We can have a couple of small silkweed farms here. Let's grow this so we can make some tapestries, I think that's what they're called. And then that way, we'll have more money, and more money means more people, and more people means more names, and more names means more insanity. Hey, and Confused is already a level 1 herbalist. That was actually very quick. Oh, we have loads of herbs spare. No wonder you're doing that so fast. Would like these two first, though, if that's okay. There we go. Then eventually we need 2 heavy bandages, but that requires level 4. So that is going to be quite some time. Hey, the silkweed's already being planted. Excellent. And I see some enemies in the distance. Well, this is actually pretty good, because we do need to level up our new footman a bit. Almost getting a new person, and there we go, Holt has already reached level 1. If there were police in the game, I think I would also call them Holt, to be perfectly honest. Holt has reached level 2, there we go, 1 more level. Actually, no, is it 1 more level, or can I already make Holt into a bowman? Level 3, well, it doesn't matter. This is because the enemies are now such high levels, and basically the rest of the group are carrying Holt, so Holt is just leveling up really quickly. Look how happy he is as well. Change jobs, and I would like you to be an archer, but of course I don't have a sodding archer's bow because I'm not good at foresight. Everyone, move over there, thank you very, very much. And you there, Mr. Carpenter's workbench, I would very much like an archer's bow now, please. The Princess's Herald returns! Congratulations, Isle of Zeech! Word has spread of your martial prowess. Your town officially qualifies as a township. I have brought some building materials and trade agreements, as is customary. Yay! Yay! Oh yes, that's what I want. Also, we now have some Tier 2 background music. Okay, so did I actually get any stuff? You said trade goods, I assume you gave me something. Doesn't really matter too much, because what I want is the level 2 shops, because they are absolutely amazing. Oh no, the level 2 shops, I've just thought, are the random traders that come to your town. You have a chance now of getting an upgraded version, which will sell you much better items, but also have far more gold for you to sell stuff to them. Yes, I think that's how it works. Has our carpenter finally built the bow yet? It'd be lovely if they did. Where are you? Halt! Change jobs. Yes, there we go. Go and become the archer you were born to be. And let's also make ourselves one of the upgraded bows for when the archer is level 3. We also need some more of the arrows. Do I have enough feathers? I'm hoping I do. I do, good. Honestly, I just wanted one more spiky quiver anyway. I don't really want another fire quiver, so that's absolutely wunderbar. Okay. Did I really just say wunderbar with a hard W a second ago? Yeah. Even though my pronunciation even now was a little bit off, saying it wunderbar will likely get my German relatives to be very angry. Now that's interesting. We can now make the Vault, which takes gold and steel, but can hold 256 items. Though honestly, we already have enough storage space. In fact, we have more storage space already than the town can actually hold items. So I think we're okay for now. And since everyone is now nice and clumped up, let's finally put down the Scout's Gong. And let's put that... We could also put these up here as well. That would look cool. Have one here next to this one next to the other one next to the other one, because I think we do 4 by the end. And have them facing outwards. So the first one is going to look rather boring, but that's fine since we're looking at the wrong side of it, but either way, I think that is a good idea. And you know, when I think things are a good idea, they're always a good idea. I never have dumb ideas. As I look at my little fort storage. Daily update! Oh, come on, that is so close. It's because we've stopped building, that's what it is. We're not building right now because we already have enough houses, and I'm trying to focus on all the crafts. We're not really building anything, so... Really, guys, as soon as I get ready to start the invasion... Oh, I thought the invasion started as soon as it was placed. Well, in that case, aha! Nope, this is definitely not the main invasion. Yes, you are Holt fantastic, since Holt does need to level up. Guys, could you focus on one at a time, please? That would be much better. There we go, that's doing everything. And now you get to die as well. Oh, come on, kill the bugger. Holt has now reached level 1 archer. Excellent. Oh, look how happy that one guy was. Why is everyone so happy suddenly? What happened to make everyone happy? Not that I'm complaining. Oh, the township creation. We've been recognized as a fully fledged settlement. Our work is starting to pay off. Oh, that's awesome. So everyone's going to be really happy for a while. Oh, look at it. They're all skipping with happiness. This is both really silly and really freaking adorable at the same time. Oh my lord. You know what, actually, it's borderline creepy. The sheer amount of joy in this village is borderline creepy. So, Silkweed lives up to its name, really. Especially the second half of the name. I think that's actually what's going on here. Yay! Bows! I don't know why, but I'm just, like, really overly amused by this. After seeing people upset for so long, just... They jiggle with happiness. Silkweed. Not even once. Okay, so whilst everyone is overly happy, let's do a little bit of digging then, so that we can get some clay. So of course, the problem with this is it will want us to dig out regular dirt. So, in the interest of safety, let's dig right underneath the water. So let's see, how high is the water? We need to be a little bit lower than where I was about to start digging. That would cause some problems, so more like here, question mark? That seems about right. There we go. Of course, if this does flood now, it'll actually look quite pretty, and it's only going to flood this little staircase, which never ended up being our main mineshaft anyway. And we will likely flood the mineshaft by the end, because that's just fun. I've never seen someone so happy to enter a mineshaft before. Nah. Even in the very cramped environment, overall, it's still happy. Hello there. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the higher end merchants. We could actually purchase some of this stuff. Ooh, meat and veggies simmered in a clay pot. That's interesting. Is that better then than the regular vegetable stew? That is no, probably not. It's the same cost. Cornbread, the pot pies, and as you can see, a lot of gold, so we can sell a lot of our stuff straight away. So our inventory space is nice and empty again. We do not need this much wheat, we never do, so here you can have some of that. We need to put down the turrets. That's something I keep on forgetting to do. I'll do that later when I figure out how I actually want to do that. There's not much else we really want to sell right now, honestly, so yeah, you can just go your merry way, I suppose. Well, we finally have enough clay for the potter's cutter, so let's wait until our mason makes it. There we go. Thank you very much, Happy Wheels. Come on, you can do it. There we are, good girl. So now you can be upgraded into our potter, which means now we need a new mason. And didn't I say there was someone who I wanted to replace the mason? I also need to test out the whole rabbit in the cultist room thing, since they kind of worship the bunny god. Anyone here is a natural crafter? No? Doesn't really need to be a high mind stat. I'd rather you be a farmer in the future. You can be anything. Brock, you're going to be... Brock is working with rocks. That's very fitting considering his namesake. There we are. Oh, come on. We are not gaining value on a day-to-day basis at all at the moment. So now then, what we need to do is build the potter's kiln and the potter's wheel. And these will be the first things which will go up here, and then I will make some shelter for it in the not-so-distant future, or at least, I certainly hope so. Now, with the mason, I do need to level you up, so let's just be nice and easy. I would like 900! No, that'd be silly. I would like 90 cobblestone vents. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yeah, get to that, and build me some gates as well. Because gates are cool. In fact, build those first. They're cooler. I wonder if the stone piles will actually level up your masonry. Probably quite slowly, so let's stick with the regular stuff. Although we still need to make them. The stone piles and the wood piles, or the wood, whatever it's called, their version of it. Definitely a good thing. Wait, halt. Yep, you're definitely using spiky arrows. That's good. Nice and quick, excellent. We also need to finish off building the wall, but right now, I'm just focusing on the fighting and stuff. Definitely nothing we need, but is there anything we can sell? Yep, we now have some tapestries, that's good. Wait, isn't the decorative... Aren't you what I needed? Question mark. Although we are going to have to wait for the mason to level up again anyway. Oh, we happen to find one. So we don't actually need the potter. Okay. Although, to be honest, if we do manage to get the heavy bandage before our mason, who is now our mason, Brock, levels up enough to make this, we can always make our potter back into a mason for a short period of time, because they do retain their skills. They're not active, of course, unless they're in that role, but we can always swap them back out. Just in case the scout gong's placement is important, let's build one more and then let's put it down there, because this is taking quite some time, honestly. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but the last time we did this, I vaguely recall it being incredibly quick. Finally a new person. And our town morale is actually currently positive. That's certainly a first. Hello there, new person. Thank you. You are okay. You want to be a potter? Oh, that's going to be really annoying. So I should make you the new mason then. So as soon as you hit the right level, you could become the new potter. I don't know if I really want to do that, but I think it would make sense. Okay, Brock, you're no longer the mason, I'm afraid. Even though you've already reached level 2, go back to being a worker. The new person will be the mason instead. She has literally stole your job, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And now we should be able to put down the potter stuff. Excellent. For now, let's just put it somewhere very easy to access until I figure out the area up here. So let's just put this right here. There we go, next to the storage and everything. So once those go down, we can start leveling up our potter. Since we may as well have a potter, since it means we can make other stuff for the village. Certainly not a bad thing. And at very least, it means we can make we can make these, the clay bricks. And you may be asking yourself, Lathrix, why are clay bricks important? Well, clay bricks means you can actually build buildings out of clay, which I think look absolutely awesome. I really like the colour spectrum available, so let's start making all of our clay into that. Okay, now hopefully our mason will get to work as soon as possible. Wonderful. And then let's put down our scout gong again and see if that makes any difference. With doors for sale. You can... Well, I do apologise for that sudden cut, but the game just minimised itself when I was mid-sentence. So, yeah, that was a thing. I am sorry, and hopefully it wasn't too jarring. Anyway, let's just put down a couple of the turrets. We may as well. We have so many spare. If they break, then they break. Oh, do we not actually have an engineer right now? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ragnarok is currently a blacksmith again. I forgot to change him back. Whoops. Okay, change jobs. Go back to being your engineer self. Because, for those who don't know, the maximum amount of turrets is based on how many engineers you have and their level. I'm not sure if it stacks if you do have more blacksmiths, but I know for a fact the higher level they are, the more you can place. So now, as you can see, I can actually place these, so let's just defend the gong. There we go. The limit of 2 out of 2. Now, let's click on old Ragnarok, who I just miscalled Ragnaros. Job abilities. So, let's see. This engineer can place up to 4 traps or 2 turrets. This engineer can place up to 8 traps and 4 turrets. And then finally, at the very end, 8 turrets. Okay, yes, so we need to level him up. I don't think it stacks how many you have, although we can always test that out later if we really want to. And I can see a nice training opportunity for our archer. It's so good it made me say it twice. Kobold Scout!
Crack, you notice me?
What are you doing?
We see you have many treasures in piles and boxes. Us needs many, many loots. You share, yes?
It just sounds like someone who's been smoking too much, honestly, that voice. Why do you need so much loot?
You ask why? We offer to great goddess Kulganga.
Okay, I've just blasphemed against the great goddess
Kulungagla,
because I can't pronounce the sodding name.
Bring great riches after life. Now you know you need to give us treasure.
Oh, I'll give him a little bit. Nah.
Ha! We was just testing you. Of course we're strong enough to take it.
Okay. Well, I am waiting. Oh, look how happy my people still are. Yay! Little Timmy's never been so happy. Can you fight us when we're happy? I don't know if that actually provides a combat bonus, but it certainly provides a speed bonus. Though I'm not sure if that goes into combat, though, to be fair, so don't really know. Anyway, let's continue to harvest some of this lovely, lovely clay. Ooh, that's worrying. Okay, so be very, very careful. Although, we could potentially flood this later for a bit of a laugh. I have never said laugh so weirdly in my life. Aha, here we are. So they've just spawned over here, so let's go ahead and let's slaughter them in their homes. Ah, but of course first, there's a few wolves. Deal with the wolves first. Yeah, an enemy, great. Now, slaughter them in their homes as previously stated. This is only a minor war crime. It's fine. Lathrix 2017. Why are you always first? Also, apparently, they were going to move against us soon anyway. You, back off a little bit. Same with you. Now, go and do the killy. And healers, get in there. So everyone just move nice and close. Huddle up, guys. Okay, so they've got 2 of the little mini-bosses. That's fine. Are you a healer? Well, you're dead now, regardless what you were. Destroy their homes whilst they're still alive! Show them true despair. Yay, Holt is now level 3. Kill their workers. The civilians don't get off easy. Was that it? I was assuming we'd get some kind of pop-up if that was actually it. Certainly seems like it. Also, can someone activate that, please? That would be nice to get rid of this horrible little stain. Ah!
Us too weak, smoked far too much. Put out elite gong if you dares.
I does dares. As it happens, mate. Okay. Because we does dares. Decorative scout gong, elite gong, okay. What level is our blacksmith currently anyway? Smithy! Oh, you're level 4, almost level 5. What level do we need? We need level 6. Okay, so we need to make more stuff. I mean, honestly, we could just smelt all the extra stuff we have. I mean, look, seriously, we have so much spare stuff. Okay, make me 6 of those. And then 1 more, because I did bad math then, because me and math are not bestest friends. My lord, you can make loads of those. Make maybe 50 bronze ingots. This should hopefully level us up, and it will get rid of a lot of our inventory space, since it's compacting all 3 of these items into 1. Which is good. Then after that, you can make 62 of these. And then you can make 50... Oh, no, you can make 25 of those. Oh, both of you need 2. Oh, I thought I'd said 1. Now I feel stupider than usual. And then just make me another 20 of those. There we go. That should keep you busy for a while. Well, I'm afraid I am actually all out of time for today's episode. Not much seems to have really happened, although the turrets did get a little bit of action a moment ago for a very brief time, and I sort of missed it. So in the next episode, what we're going to be trying to do is just continuing along with the military option. We're going to grab one of the master's hats from over here, one of the elite hats rather. We're going to make the next level of gong, and hopefully we're going to be able to fight off even more enemies. In addition to this, I really want to start work on the dock area over here and figure out how we're going to do the top of this section. So there will be a little bit more building and town work than this episode in the next one, but still focusing mostly on combat and continuing our quest for township, even though we've already sort of reached it. In fact, if we look, do we still need the heavy bandages? Yes, we do. What level is our herbalist? And do we have any more herbs? No, we do not. I really need to make sure to keep on harvesting all these then, since I don't really have more space for too many more farms. As you can see, some plots are already being ignored, so unless we got a new farmer, we can't really automatically farm herbs. So, with that, if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stonehearth is a series you wish to see continue in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.